Hey guys, that's a band from Buffalo, New York called Siren Street Shutdown. Very politically motivated band, awesome lyrics. You pay your taxes, they buy machine guns, the coup goes down without no sound. Love it, absolutely love it. Okay, so let's talk about fascists again. American fascists have risen up all the way to the top of the Capitol, leaving 5 dead in chaos and confusion and lots of bad stuff. And I think there has to be some self-reflection here if you're a Trumpist. Like, this isn't ad hom. Like, I'm not ad homing you here. I'm not attacking you here. I am not saying these things to take snipes. Conservatism has turned the corner to fascism. Once again, that is not an ad hom. I am not being derogatory. There's objective proof that conservatism is off the rails into authoritarianism / fascism. And, you know, it's always difficult to bring up the Hitler analogies, Hitler references, and stuff like that, because it's so hard to compare anything to Hitler. Obviously, he's like one of the worst in the modern era. But if you look at Hitler's enemies, who were they? Who were Hitler's natural enemies? Let's go through them, please. Communists, socialists, social democrats and/or progressives, liberals, and anything on the left side of the political spectrum. Okay, you're a conservative. You're a Trumpist. Who are your enemies? Some striking correlation here. Communists, socialists, social democrats, progressives, liberals, and anyone on the left side of the political spectrum. Pretty striking that you have a lot in common with Hitler's enemies. You know, you throw all the other elements in there. You know, you can't separate church and state anymore. You know, the pathological xenophobia, the anti-human rights, the incessant conspiracy theories. Like, all the signs are there. All the hallmarks of fascism are there, are here. Not there, they're here with you. And there has to be an introspective now. There has to be some self-reflection now and say, we have to stop this now. Because everything is lining up for conservatives to just go over the political cliff directly into fascism. And fascism does come in waves. It's not really like turning on a light switch. It's going to happen in stages. Remember, Hitler had his first storming of the, I forget, was the beer hall push? I don't know. But he had his first, wave of violence 10 years or so before he came to power. He went to prison. He had to build his movement. He had to co-opt the democratic process. It took over a decade for him to come to power. It wasn't like turning on a light switch. So over time, the past 40 years of our lifetimes, we've seen conservatives become more radicalized. We have seen them become anti-left, anti-progress of any kind. and full-on authoritarians, fiscal libertarians, all these recipes that create an authoritarian fascist society. We've seen these manifest. There's been a lot of stages. And now the culmination is happening right now, and it started with January 6th. And who knows what's going to come up. It's a crescendo. It's a buildup. We're entering a phase that is the culmination of over 40 years of the radical right moving right off the political spectrum, and the Democrats tagging along with it to a degree because of bipartisanship compromises. We're in serious trouble here. And if you're a Trumpist, if you're a conservative, the introspective has to be now. There's no more ad homs. There's no more time for it. There has to be a clean look at what's happening here. There has to be some studying with basic world history and seeing how democracies do collapse, seeing how they do fail, and learning from it. It's very frightening stuff. Anyways, let me know your comments down below. Hope you have a lovely day.